Hello and welcome to this short guided meditation. Find yourself in a place without any distractions. You can sit down and make yourself comfortable, aligning your body with your shoulders in line with your hips and your head floating on top, and releasing your shoulders, gliding them up, back, and down so the scapula can glide into place. And considering the relationship of your ribs over your pelvis, just like two bowls, and sense the difference when your bowls are tipping, so they are holding contents. The pelvis is holding a bowl of beans, for instance, and if we tip our pelvis forward, the beans will spill that way, and if we tuck our pelvis, we'll feel the beans spill backwards. So let's find the neutral. So we have a neutral pelvis, heavily grounded into the earth, lifting the crown of the head nice and tall, reaching for the sky or the ceiling, and the sits bones in opposition, grounded, connecting you to the earth. Simultaneously feeling light through the crown of the head, lifting, and heavy in your bones, grounding. We can exist in a duality, not just one or the other. And starting to sense the breath, paying attention to how it's going right now. And let's start by taking a deep breath in through the nose, feeling the cool rush of air in through the nostrils, traveling through your trachea, filling your lungs, your ribs, your back space. And letting it go, exhaling easily through an open mouth. You can make some noise, fully releasing the breath. Again, inhaling some cool air. Filling from the base of the pelvis all the way up, guiding the breath through the ribs, the back space, even up to the clavicle, yawning that space above the sternum. And expelling through an open mouth exhale, expelling heat and any other existing tension. Again, breathing in, sending the breath nice and low. Filling the bowl of your pelvis with breath, fresh air. Traveling upward and expanding, three-dimensional, widening. Feeling your entire body, and now sealing your lips as you exhale through the nose. Your powerful breath exiting the body, softly releasing and letting go. Very intentional. Inhale and exhale, softening the chest, feeling the ribs knitting together with ease, and the navel moving toward the spine. Evening out the length of your inhale and exhale. Taking a few cycles just like this. Inhale and exhale. Just observing this breath. Observing how the pattern flows in and out, just like the tide rolling in and rolling out. We can envision our breath like water washing over us, filling our body, which is already largely comprised of water, and easily softening, letting go, washing away any extra residual tension. Just breathe. Soften your face, scanning for any places that want to hold on a little longer, and allowing yourself to know it's safe to let go, to soften between the brows, the temples, the tongue and the jaw can release. Any clenched activity can let go and find some ease. Allowing for more space, creating more room for the breath as it comes and goes. Inhaling and exhaling. Full awareness on your breath, taking your time. It comes and goes just like the tide, rushing in and rushing out. This water is rushing over your entire being, cleansing away anything that doesn't serve you positively. Your breath is your anchor. Ask yourself, is there anything that you wish to discard in your life that has been taking up your energy, taking up your time? Whatever it is, call it to mind, and without judgment or shame, just a simple acknowledgement of whatever this desire is to rid yourself of this toxic environment, relationship, situation, attitude, habit, job, circumstance, whatever that is, just bring it to mind and witness it. It might make you feel a bit uncomfortable or like you want to push it away, but just try to be the observer, calling it to mind, and be at peace with the way it is. Instead of resisting, just see it wash away with the tide. Inhaling and exhaling. Sitting with this possible discomfort and replacing this with an intention. You can set an intention for whatever you wish, but perhaps instead of replacing it with one specific thing already, why not consider the possibility of just leaving an open space? Breathing in, breathing out, envisioning in your mind's eye what could be, instead of attaching ourselves to a specific outcome or a specific replacement. Rather, breathe in the possibility of something new, something unknown. And that's okay if we don't know what it is yet. It may be greater than deciding, because it might be greater than anything we could ever think up on our own. Life is full of surprises, and life is full of change. Change is our only constant. So how do we continue to adapt, continue to remain resilient, open, creative, willing to take in new information and taking out the trash, taking out whatever doesn't serve us, the clutter, clearing things out literally and figuratively in our lives. Let's leave space for possibility and opportunity. Let's remain available. We cannot receive something new in our lives if there is no space for it. Inhaling a sense of expansion, the feeling of infinity, the field of infinite possibility, suspending that breath and letting it go with ease and simplicity. Breathing in, breathing out. Listen to your body's rhythm. When we focus on our breath and we put our awareness there, we can feel all the places that it travels through our body. So let's envision our breath like water, bathing all the tissues, the organs, bones, cells, all the nerves, just floating and moving through, washing away anything extra, taking away all the debris. Moving water is cleansing water. Let's eliminate stagnation. Let's create room for growth, fresh possibility. And we can notice that even in this stillness, there is still movement. Just like the water may be still at the surface or appear that way, but below it there is life, there is action, there is movement. So if you feel restless or like your thoughts are starting to come through, that's okay. That's very normal. It's very normal. Just feel what you're feeling, and instead of resisting, just accept it. Accepting what is. If a thought comes up, see it like a cloud, or see it like a wave passing through, crashing to shore, and returning to your breath, the ebb and flow of your breath. The motion of your inner ocean. Take a moment to just be the observer, inhaling in a wave of fresh air, exhaling, cleansing the body of any toxic waste. Breathing in renewal and exhaling gratitude. Gratitude for the fact that you can regenerate, renew, reprogram your own life, your own cells from that very microscopic level all the way to the macro, all the way to our life circumstances, starting at the tiniest cell, tiniest atom, starting with a thought and manifesting into matter and becoming a circumstance. And knowing that everything is always changing. So if something isn't serving you, it can always change. We can always choose to eliminate it before it grows. We can choose to renew. So focusing on the breath, any distractions that come up, they may happen. Distractions happen. Let it pass like the tide, rushing in, rushing out, allowing the focus to return to the breath, washing over you, and washing over your being, creating a new state of consciousness. Breathe in and breathe out. A few more moments here in stillness, just to sense the rushing water through your body, still sensing the crown of your head reaching up long, a gentle nod down of the chin at the same time so we can lengthen out the back side of the body, envisioning water rushing over the back side of the head, the occiput, feeling this up and over action, like a big hood. It's like a giant cape from behind rushing overhead, and it's supporting you. It's washing you, cleansing you from behind in a circular motion, out and down and around. Inhaling and exhaling. Noticing your breath here, listening, breathing, and being. There's nowhere else that you need to be right now. Just be here now. You showed up. You're honoring your focus. You're honoring your breath. You're honoring yourself for giving this time to yourself. There's nothing you need to do right now but breathe. And now, starting to lengthen out your inhale, softly, gently releasing your exhales. Starting to reignite, reawaken, re-energize your body with this intentional transition in the way that we move our breath through our being. Breathing deep again, nourishing breath into your pelvis, through the earth below you, sending your breath down into the earth, and simultaneously feeling the lift as your breath travels up, filling the backspace, filling the ribs, expanding, lifting the sternum, opening the heart, yawning open the clavicle, lengthening the back of the neck, softening the face. And release. From the top down, exhaling. Feeling your ribs gently knitting together and the navel coming toward the spine. And starting to bring awareness to the sensations in your fingers and your toes and your nose. Perhaps a little wiggle, squiggle, scrunch of the nose, starting to bring some movement, but keeping the eyes nice and closed. Taking those hands and rubbing them together now, starting to create some friction, some heat. Continuing to breathe, just creating some warmth. Gently, very slightly opening those hands apart, feeling the energetic connection like a magnet between the hands. And again, rub them again. Feel this power, feel this warmth, this inner fire that you can always create at any time. And now take those heated hands and gently cup them over your eyes, still closed. Cupping them over your eye sockets, sensing the warmth. And softly allow your eyelids to peel open into your cupped hands, taking in a little bit of light. Moving those hands a little further from the face. And joining them at heart center. Your palms pressing into one another, your thumbs pressing into the sternum, shoulder blades glide down the back, sitting up nice and tall, easily supported, breathing in, breathing out, feeling a sense of gratitude for showing up and making the time to be here today, showing up for yourself, to create a new world, a new existence, a new frame of mind, a new sense of possibility in your life. Calling to mind whatever your intention may be, to renew, to create something better for yourself in your life, and perhaps, of course, creating something new for your loved ones. But it always starts within. It always starts right here, at home base, inside your own body, your own mind, connected to your breath. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to seal our practice with one unifying Om. Inhale. Allowing the vibrations to settle through your body, through your being, healing your tissues, healing your organs, revitalizing, feeling of new life, new possibility, bringing your thumbs to touch the center of your forehead. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to bow down in gratitude, thanking yourself for showing up, thanking yourself for making the time to practice. Let's continue to practice breathing. Let's make it a habit, instilling this positive new habit in our lives, which will serve us in so many facets, so many different areas of our lives. I thank you for joining me today and connecting to nature, whether that's physically outside or simply connecting with our breath, because we are a part of nature and we are made of matter, and you matter. And you are more than enough. And there is definitely more than enough. So let's remember that out there. We can only continue to improve ourselves and show up. I look forward to connecting with you again. Thank you. My name is Nika. For more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and share it with anyone else that you feel may benefit. I'm excited to keep sharing with you and sending you lots of love. Have a beautiful day.